picture up in the post for Dr. A on purpose. Okay, this morning is a pretty special morning for all of you because the three people I'm going to bring out are a lot younger than me. And that's a fact. Getting to know these three people has been amazing simply because they hold the receipts for growth. And this morning, it's all about, and I know you all want this, you all want to maximize your growth in your business. They have the receipts for that. And I am proud to introduce to you this morning three amazing young coaches that are hitting it out of the park. So, Kate Nichols, come on out. Have the son, please join me. Crystal Henson, please. So the first presenter we have is Kate Nichols, and you recognize the last name. Caden has been a coach for a number of years, and at one point he decided to go corporate. I was thinking about that, and he all of a sudden went, no way. He's witnessed what is so possible in this business by his parents. So here he is, and Caden is all in. Caden made a decision to change his business and use some of the tools that we have that are new, and he's blown it out of the park. And I'm going to hand this over to Caden. All yours, brother.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Matt. Appreciate you a ton. When I think about one of the biggest shifts that's happened in my business over the last few months, and now we've had lots of tools that we've used over the years, but for me, one of the biggest changes has been using the metabolic scan. I want to give a huge shout out to Andrew for getting that created. But before using it, I felt like my business had gotten a bit quiet. I was still getting plenty of engagement and likes and comments on my content, but I wasn't getting very many people asking me, what program are you on? And how do I work with you? I felt like there was like a disconnect between how people could engage with my content and actually connect with me and work with me as a client. And we tried things like job forms, we experimented with metabolic quizzes, and they helped a little bit, but nothing created such a dramatic shift as the metabolic scan did. And in the first 2 weeks of using that tool, it generated over 70 leads. 70 people filled that out, and I couldn't believe it. It was honestly overwhelming, but it got my attention. And what excites me about it is not just the number, it's why I think it worked. I don't think there were suddenly 70 more people who needed help. I think there were 70 people who finally had a comfortable way to ask for it. I think the metabolic scan solved two major problems. First, it gave people a clear step on how to reach out. Instead of just hoping someone would figure out how to work with me, there was finally an obvious place for them to start. Second, it removed a lot of the vulnerability. For a lot of people, publicly commenting or sending a message, I need help, or asking about a program can feel a little bit intimidating. I think the scan just feels different. They're simply learning more about their health because it's educational, it's personal, it's low pressure, and it allows people to raise their hand without feeling like they're making a huge commitment. They're not jumping on plan yet. That simple shift changed everything for me. And it also completely changed the conversations that I was having with people. So instead of just talking about weight loss alone, we started having conversations around metabolic health, insulin sensitivity, muscle, energy, inflammation, recovery. People stopped thinking, I just need to lose weight. And instead, they started saying, hey, maybe this is why I don't have the energy that I need. Maybe this is why I feel stuck, or maybe this is why I haven't been feeling like myself. That's a totally different conversation, and it creates curiosity. And when that awareness happens, people naturally want to know what the heck we could even do about it. So for me, this has meant more completed scans, more health assessments, and ultimately more clients. It shortened the distance between someone seeing my content and someone getting on a health assessment because I wasn't just hoping that they connect the dots anymore. The scan helped them connect it. Another thing I love is that even before I get on a health assessment, the information it gathers for me is such a better understanding of where they're currently struggling. So I can actually go into a call prepared. I know what questions to ask. I spend less time collecting information from them on a call and more time actually coaching to what they need. Now, I do want to make something really clear. The metabolic scan is an amazing tool, but it's still just a tool. It does not replace your content. It doesn't replace your relationships. It doesn't replace your passions. And it definitely doesn't replace your personal brand. It simply just makes those things work better. I didn't just drop a link in my bio and hope for the best, although that'd be easy. I became more intentional about creating conversations around metabolic health. I started educating more. I challenged perspectives, and I'm making people curious. The scan simply gives that curiosity somewhere to go, and I think that's the opportunity for every one of us. Use the scan, get creative with it, educate through it, start conversations with it. But my biggest encouragement is this: build a brand that feels alive. People need to see your passion, they need to see your change. When someone lands on your page, they should feel that before they even read your bio. They should see your face often, they should see you teaching, they should hear you changing perspectives, and they should see your clients winning. They should know exactly what you stand for and exactly who you help. So make your page speak, and make it so someone spends just a few minutes with your content and thinks, man, I want to feel the way that these people feel. That's where the metabolic scan becomes so powerful, because it gives them a simple, low-pressure way to begin that journey. It's not the destination, it's the bridge. It's the first step that connects someone's curiosity to a real conversation and ultimately to their own transformation. So use the tools, have fun with it, but never forget this: you are the billboard of your business. Your passion starts the conversation, and your content builds the trust. Your clients build the belief, and the metabolic scan simply gives people an easy way to take that first step. You've got this.
Thanks, bro. Okay, was I right? He's only 39 years younger than I am, and I'm learning a lot right now. Okay, let me introduce you to Amanda Stokes. Okay, Amanda's got receipts that are unbelievable. You're going to be happy to hear from her. Amanda's story is how she got here was when in the very beginning she ran into a friend that lost X amount of weight, and she said, that's not for me at all. I don't want to be the friend that friend when that friend did that. So it shifted her. And she showed up and found out and engaged. I'm not going to be stuck being that friend after that. So she became all in. And here she is 5 years later. And with the launch of the referral program, Amanda, since January 1st of this year, is the #1 referring coach in our whole company. Amanda teaches a system called the GRACE system. Okay, so when it comes to sharing our referral program and teaching, what does the approach look like? I'm going to hand it off to Amanda. It's all yours.
That one post changed the direction of my health and eventually my career. That's the power of someone simply living their health out loud. And since then, my journey, both health-wise and in my business, has been perfectly imperfect. The key is I keep showing up. Last December, when my business was on the rocks, I decided to fully embrace the referral program, and that one decision has helped me more than double my frontline volume. So let me show you what that looks like. I call it GRACE. G, give guidance. First, be a product of the program. People are looking for someone who can show them that change is possible. They're looking for a practical way to create lasting health. They're looking for hope. When we become healthier from the inside out, our confidence changes and people notice before we even say a word. Your life becomes the invitation. R, respond. When people begin opening up about their health, don't rush to solve their problem. Listen first. Respond with curiosity and create a safe place where people feel seen. Then ask the referral question. One question that I never skip on the health assessment is, as you're thinking about getting healthy, are there any friends or family members that you'd like to do this with, or that you would like to help get healthy? And then wait. Be okay with some silence. And after they respond, explain why you ask the question. The reason I ask is because as you begin feeling better, people are going to notice. When they ask what you're doing, simply connect them with your coach. That's me. A, advocate. This one is really about coaching your clients well with high quality client support. Referrals don't start with asking. They start with serving your clients well. I call my clients weekly. I celebrate their wins, remember their challenges, and ask about their lives while taking notes. Every week I ask, has anyone noticed your healthy habits? Or has anyone asked you what you're doing? Then I remind them of the referral benefits and how simple it is to connect their friends with me. C, connect. A deeper connection is an opportunity we have between the client calls. And let me be clear, this is not hero coaching. For example, on Facebook, take a few minutes to check out your clients' Facebook pages. You will see what else is possibly happening in their lives that they may never share on their weekly call with you. Send them a text message, something simple like, hey, I'm looking forward to our call this week. Or send them a video message. They will see your face and hear your heart. And lastly, but definitely not least, reconnecting our clients with their why when they stumble is crucial, so that you remind them that this journey is about progress over perfection. And that leads me into how we encourage our clients throughout their health journey. E, encourage. Instead of just focusing on the referral post, focus on empowering our clients to be confident in sharing their health journey. We can't expect our clients to share if we've never shown them how, so I make it easy. I give them the words, I celebrate them publicly, I teach them how to respond when people become curious, and we're not just building healthier clients, we're building confident advocates. And that's really what Grace has taught me. It's not just about what we do, but it's why it works. When you live your health out loud, you give other people permission to believe that they can change too. I don't chase referrals, I chase relationships. I coach them well, I love people consistently, I help them believe in themselves so they can believe in themselves too. And referrals simply become a natural byproduct of a life that's been changed. And that's Grace. You give guidance, respond, advocate, connect, and encourage. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Can you hear her heart? She describes that so perfectly. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm supposed to stay seated on the seat. Not normal, the Italian side of me. Let me introduce to you Crystal Henson. Crystal has presented a couple times what she's going to share tonight in some groups. I was fortunate enough to hear her. What happened to my phone after she spoke was enormous. It was amazing. Her systems are amazing, and what she has done and what she will teach all of you about impacting people, impacting yourself, impacting your team through using the impact multiplier and rank advancement bonuses is fantastic. She's living it daily. And since Crystal got started, I think she probably will repeat this or tell you, but Crystal, what's the length of time? How long to that number? 3 months. They've earned $60,000 in bonuses to her teammates. It's an amazing thing she does.
Thanks, Matt. I am so excited about these new bonuses. The Impact Multiplier and the Rank Advancement bonuses, these are incredible gifts from our company. And our new compensation plan, hello, this is amazing. So having the potential to earn $10,000 or more in just 3 months, that is life-changing for most people. These bonuses, I know they've lit a fire under my team, and in the past, like Matt was saying, in the past 3 months, 15 of our coaches have earned over $60,000 in these 2 bonuses alone. So I gotta give a shout out to my team. They are doing awesome. They're doing such a great job at really diving in and linking arms and helping each other make an impact. So how are we doing this? Well, one thing I've got to mention before I get into how we're doing this, especially if you have a team, is if you're excited, your team will be excited. If you're bringing on new, your team's going to bring on new. They're going to copy what you do. So if you want a team that's on fire, you have to have that fire inside of yourself. And you have to be excited. And they need to hear that in your voice, and they need to see it in your actions. They need to hear that you're confident that our program works, that our coaching model works, and that they will have success if they follow your lead. So how are we as a team helping so many coaches earn these bonuses? Well, just like Amanda is doing, we're utilizing that new referral program and referral credits to bring on new. 75% of our new clients are coming from referrals. New is the clue when it comes to growing your business, and new adds a lot of excitement on your team. And out of these new clients, I'm helping my team identify who their coach potentials are. They're the ones who are loving the program. They have a nice sized circle of friends and influence. They're liked and trusted by a lot of people. And they're teachable and they're willing to do some work. We're looking to bring on quality people. We want partners that don't just want to help a few friends and family. That's not who we're bringing on anymore. We want partners who really have a desire to grow a business. Sorry. I know that us making this shift in who we're looking for, that's what's really helped us to grow, because we're thinking with a more 3.0 mindset. Because we're bringing on people who have that desire to maximize on these new bonuses and bring in at least 15 people in those first 3 months. And these new coaches, they're excited and they're ready to run from the start. And as we're coaching our clients and we're talking to people that we meet, we're listening for a need that our coaching opportunity can fill. It might be additional income, maybe more time freedom in their schedule to be available for their families, or they simply want to make an impact. And when we discover the need or the problem, we're approaching them. We're finding out if they're open to having a conversation. And if they're open, we're sharing it with them. If it's a seasoned coach, they might be having that conversation and presenting it on their own. Or if it's a newer coach, they're bringing these potential coaches to a Zoom call and allowing their mentor to present it. And when I'm presenting the opportunity, I make sure that I share my story, like what it really looked like for me when I started coaching. How did I fit it into my full-time work schedule? I also share with them my income. If I'm leading the Zoom, I'm also allowing the sponsoring coach to share their story because they have a special connection with that person, and I want them to share what coaching has done for them. But on that call, we're just listening and we're painting the picture of what coaching could realistically look like for them. We're presenting the opportunity, we're never trying to sell them on it. We just want them to imagine what it could look like for them personally and what this initial income could do for their family. Would it be a good fit for them and would it fill a need? And after we're sharing the opportunity, we're always making sure to follow up, asking if they have any questions about our conversation, making sure they know this coaching opportunity is here for them if they want it, and that we're ready to link arms with them and help them be successful every step of the way. They're not going to be doing this alone. When we get them started, we're not wasting any time either. We're keeping it simple, but we're giving them the very next steps. Many times, if they're ready, we're giving them those very next steps during the Coach Explore call, preparing them to launch their business right away. And we're walking side by side with them those first 90 days. And then last, we're always making sure to connect them to our coaching community. I mean, we all know how amazing it is to be a part of this mission and a part of this community. So we're making coaching simple and fun. We're celebrating all of our wins as a team every day. We're cheering each other on. I know my team feels truly connected to each other. And with these new coaches, what we're doing with them is we're using these same steps as we help them identify their first clients. We're talking to these new coaches about, who do you know? Who can we do a practice call with? Let's identify some client potentials. We're training them how to approach, how to share our program, how to follow up, and how to get somebody going. I didn't even know all these new tools were coming, but including this business blueprint, but that I didn't know they were coming our way, but this is what we're already doing, and it's working. I just love how simple and structured our program is, and so do all of our clients. And when they step into coaching, we need them to see how simple and structured our coaching model is. If they stick to it, they can be successful.